Okay, today we are going to go over Infotrac, or otherwise known as Gale, another database that we have here at the high school. To get to it, first we'll see the home screen, home page for the district, which is where you start if you're on a computer here at the school, or it's an easy place to get to if you're at home. So come down here to Wasco High School. Click on it to open the school district, this high school's website. Scroll down because we're so important that the library is at the bottom of the page. The library site, if you go under students to the research center, and now we're at the Wasco High School Library Research Center. Now you come here under databases right here, and then scroll down and see the second one says Infotrac. Now it's right under here, just like with EBSCOhost, we have what the password is. It is a very complicated password to remember. Wasco. Yes, I know. We try to make it difficult for you. So go ahead and click on that, and this will open up a really nice website that was actually put together by one of our reps. This is actually what the old library website used to look like. With all the pictures and stuff, she kind of modeled this off of that. And you'll see the different databases inside Infotrac that we have access to. We have a virtual reference library with ebooks, different categories over here on the side. See? So opposing viewpoints in context, which is great if you need to do a paper or any research on something with controversial issues. It's one of the best resources we have for anything with controversial issues. Science in context. This is a great science website, database. A lot of our science teachers actually get their information from here. And then student resources, which is kind of your more generalized stuff, dictionary reference, that type of thing. So what I really like, one of the first things you know about this database, what I really like is they have this, Gale Power Search. What this does is, you notice this is opposing viewpoints, science. This will research each of those specific databases. Gale Power Search researches across all of them. So if you don't know, you're looking for something, but you could use information that could come from any of the databases, you just use the power search inside there. I would always recommend, honestly, going straight to that one. Because this is what my mind has been on today for some reason, doing these lately. It's look up Uganda. And go and click on search. And open this up in another tab, in which case you will, once it goes through, we obviously are having wonderful issues with this. Now, at that point, it actually would have made you put in the password, but because I've been on here earlier today, it didn't make me do it. It'll ask you for the password, you type in Wasco, you go on. Now, first thing you want to do actually is create your account. So you'll go through, put in all of this information. Do this really quickly. Agreements, accept it. Don't have to be informed about there. And this is right here why. Create, save, and tag documents, manage searches, create search alerts, etc. So go ahead and go back to the home page if you have to, and we'll go back to the search. Okay, so what's cool about this is Gale Power Search searches across all the databases, and so instead of just getting one thing, you'll get from everything. You get magazines, academic journals, books, news, images, video, audio. You can filter a little bit. You can look for ones that are full text or not. Some that contain images, how long ago they were published, which can be very important depending on the subject matter, document types, etc. So I'm going to go ahead and go into, let's see what's one I like. Ooh, Ebola virus. Oh, gorilla doctors. That's interesting. Okay, so if you actually look at an article here, much like databases, you have your publication information. See how long ago was it published, where was the source, who's the author. You could listen to the article, which whenever you give a presentation, you always want to know how to pronounce things. So if there's some stuff you may not know how to pronounce, you have questions on, listening to articles is a good idea. Tools over here, citation tool, has both MLA 7th and APA 6, purely copy and paste, or you can download it, which is nice. You can email the article, you can download the full article to keep for later, print it out. You can also, so say, because you are logged in, everything you're going to have here, do here will be saved. So you can save the article, and then while you're driving, so you're reading it going, oh, okay, that's interesting. Let's make a highlight of it, add a note. So this is so daily sympathy for workers. I know I misspelled that. Save. And now I have this highlighted and have a note here to where if I ever come back, when I come back, it will always be there whenever I come back to this article. I could save the article. I could share it if I'm working with other people. See Gmail right there. And I can translate it into another language in case I needed to, which for whatever reason. So, and there's a citation down here also. Now, I could bookmark the article. Also have available at all times a dictionary to help me if there's a word I'm going, ooh, what does that mean? So if I had a question on a word, I can look up my search history and title list. I could also always go back to my folder and see there's my saved documents. I could create tags, so I want everything on Uganda to have that tag, so I could always just look for, hey, where's all my stuff on Uganda. It's a pretty powerful little tool with the power search. So this is honestly where I would always come to do my searches for anything inside Infotrac. Also, subject, public, entire document. And you can always, now if you want to go search a specific one, you could always click on My Library Links up here and go back to the Gale databases and say I want to, now here you can select which one. So say I know I don't want any books and I don't want anything to do with science. And I want to search HIV, even though you would search. I don't want any to do with science. I don't want anything specific to science. Even though why you do HIV and not, I don't know. Oh, that's a big hot issue right now. So here I've got, so this way it only serves 2 databases. So if I'm limiting what I need, and as you limit yourself from the databases and cut that down, you're going to limit the amount of material you're going to get, obviously. And you can always change that by going back to the Gale databases or using Advanced tab. We'll talk more about that at another time. Now, what I really would suggest using the Gale database for is a big part is science, specific science, or controversial issues. So it is thorough. It's got a lot of good features to it. Sure to take good uses. That covers the basics of it, how to log in to the database, how to create your own account, how to search, how to only search some of the databases, and where the basic tools of this database are. Thank you very much.